search for, search about us news community health research home, news a doctor's places in the kitchen father and son. Both Kaiser Permanente doctors create recipes for health feature story February 23, 2016 topics, health and wellness, regions, national, Northern California, keywords, Ben Mering MD, farmers markets. Food for health, healthy communities, physician tips, physicians. Preston Mering MD email a doctor's places in the kitchen print a doctor's places in the kitchen share a doctor's places in the kitchen on Facebook share a doctor's places in the kitchen on Twitter share a doctor's places in the kitchen on LinkedIn share a doctor's places in the kitchen on Google Plus share a doctor's places in the kitchen on Pinterest Ben Mering MD, hugging his daughter Luna while they cook. Ben Mering grew up just a few blocks from Berkeley foodie mecca Chez Panisse, and remembers his parents spending hours in the kitchen. But for many years, he refused everything but simple fare. My first flavors revolved around plain, sautéed chicken breast, he says, recalling his youthful pickiness. That's pretty much all I would eat. Fast forward 30 years, and Ben Mering, MD, is now a trained chef and avid home cook who also makes time in his schedule to lead cooking classes for colleagues and their families. When not caring for patients as a primary care physician at Kaiser Permanente's Oakland Medical Center, he is often concocting new dishes, ranging from Veracruz-style fish to roasted sweet potato fries for his growing family. For good health, the kitchen should be as important as the clinic, he says. Ben Mering's interest in both food and medicine is not surprising given his family background. His father, retired Kaiser Permanente physician Preston Mering, MD, started one of the country's first hospital-based farmers markets at Oakland Medical Center in 2003. There are now more than 50 such markets at Kaiser Permanente facilities around the country. His mother, Phyllis Peacock, is an accomplished home cook whose behind-the-scenes work has inspired countless Mering recipes. Food has always been important for our family, Ben adds. I feel incredibly fortunate to have been able to make the connection between good food and healthcare in my work. Chef goes to medical school on a recent day off. Ben and his father, Preston, reminisced about the origins of a shared interest in food and health. During the picky years, Preston and Phyllis prepared countless chicken breasts for their son, gradually introducing sliced red peppers and other ingredients. Ben's interest in cooking started to take root at a time when Preston was dreaming up the idea for a hospital-based farmers market. Ben lived at home during his sophomore year at UC Berkeley and remembers he watched a lot of Food Network. The following year, he started to cook for roommates, fine-tuning recipes for chicken piccata and jambalaya. After graduating from Cal, Dr. Mering had fulfilled his pre-med requirements but wasn't yet sure about medical school. Although he was interested in health-related fields, he followed his girlfriend Allison, now his wife, to New York City, where he enrolled in an intensive 8-month program at the Institute of Culinary Education, culminating in a stint at Thomas Keller's Per Se restaurant. Ben Mering, MD, cooking in his kitchen. See Ben Mering, MD, preparing some of his favorite dishes in the Food for Health video series. The series features 12 doctor-approved recipes from Kaiser Permanente's Food for Health blog. These recipes come from Kaiser Permanente caregivers across the country who believe that good taste and good health go hand in hand. The videos include kid-tested, doctor-approved features Dr. Mering making simple kid-friendly dishes. His 2-year-old daughter, Luna, serves as his taste tester with adorable results. Kaiser Permanente Community Kitchen features 3 physicians and 1 dietitian sharing their favorite recipes. Grub Subs features healthy twists to 4 traditionally unhealthy dishes: pasta with Alfredo sauce, tacos, pudding cups and ranch dressing. Enjoy and happy cooking. In this high-end kitchen, the young chef spent time plucking herbs, learning to prepare romaine hearts by sous vide, and making fancy bar snacks such as truffle potato chips. He remembers Keller once stopping by while he was saucing a plate with foie gras vinaigrette. My hands were literally shaking, he recalls. Dr. Mering was offered a job at an Italian restaurant and he saw his life taking 2 possible paths: a full-time job in a New York City kitchen, or a medical career. I realized that what I loved about cooking was linked to my interest in people and in nurturing and taking care of them, he says. On a trip home, he shadowed 2 pediatric neurosurgeons at Oakland Medical Center. It was there that I saw the doctors talk to patients and their families, and I saw the importance of that responsibility, he says. And I realized then that I wouldn't have that face-to-face connection to people and to their stories if I stayed in the kitchen, teaching future doctors to cook. Even after starting medical school at New York University, the cooking bug was hard to shake. And he was surprised by the lack of nutrition or diet information in the medical school curriculum. Laying in bed one early morning, an idea popped into his head: why not teach medical school students the basics of cooking? Understanding cooking and creating wholesome meals seemed an obvious, but often missing, part of learning to tend to people's health. He pitched the cooking class idea to the Dean of Humanities and, soon after, began teaching groups of medical students the fundamentals of chopping and making basic dishes. Today, although Dr. Mehring graduated and no longer lives in New York, that course is still a part of the medical school's curriculum. Advice for busy parents: think simple. Whole wheat pasta or grilled chicken breast are easy to embellish. Cook on the weekend and freeze extras for busy nights. Don't beat yourself up if you need to order out on occasion. Tips for healthier diet: make your own meals. Anything you make without labels will be healthier. Use all parts of the vegetable when you can. For example, make a salad out of thinly sliced raw broccoli stems and dress with lemon juice and olive oil. Add extra veggies to family favorites such as turkey meatloaf. More and more physicians get it that diet matters and that what you eat is as important as the medication you are taking, he says. Future of Food and Medicine. Only one Mehring is currently practicing medicine, but both are still focused on the importance of food and health in daily life. Preston is associated with the University of California, San Francisco's program on reproductive health and the environment, and community groups working on food and health-related issues. The Mehrings still enjoy cooking together, and both contribute to Kaiserpermanente's Food for Health blog. Still, both acknowledge that, despite a growing emphasis on food and medicine, the country has a long way to go to combat obesity, diabetes and other diet-related health issues. Ben agrees that the challenges ahead are daunting, but adds, I still have hope that we can spread the message that cooking good food together can lead to better health. My family and my patients are counting on it. +254 related: avoid the flu. You, December 7, 2018. Chardon chicken sausage pasta, December 6, 2018. This is what happens when children don't get vaccinated, December 6, 2018. Kaiser Permanente. Our news and views. News